When should you file your taxes if you're preparing to purchase your home this year? Find out on my YouTube channel at Beth Golding Homes with special guest Mario Orlando with Meridian Bank. Let's get to it. Hey, Mario, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so very much. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, if you don't mind, could you give us just a little bit of information about yourself and your bank and how long you've been doing mortgage loans?
Sure. I am the Vice President of Meridian Mortgage here, located in Timonium, Maryland. I also run the Timonium branch. I've been in lending for 28 years, and I've specialized in first-time homebuyer programs.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for joining me. Our first question today is, when will you need to file your 2022 tax returns? And what is your suggestion if they haven't filed their taxes yet?
Okay, great. That's a very good question this time of year. Let me first distinguish the difference between a W-2 and an actual federal tax return. W-2s are the forms that are issued by the employer so that you can file your tax returns.
Mm-hmm.
It came out at the beginning of the year or sometime prior to January 31st. Federal government requires all employers to at least issue them by the 31st of January. Now we're past that date, so the 2022 W-2 is required in your loan application. Now, as far as your federal tax returns aren't due this year until April 18th. So if you have a loan application and you're filing after April 18th, then you're going to need the actual federal tax return.
Okay, makes total sense. Thank you for that. And then our next question is, are there any circumstances where people may want to file for their taxes prior to purchasing their home?
Sure. Another good question. Just let's think about this. If you're getting a refund, that could be a valuable resource as an asset towards your down payment closing costs. So many circumstances, if you feel like you're going to get a refund, go ahead and file early, because that will give you the opportunity to apply that again towards your down payment closing costs.
Absolutely. Sure. And if you're a first-time home buyer, we are going to implore you to stop renting, right?
Yeah. One quick thing I do want to add is that typically loan application nowadays are pretty streamlined, and you could probably just get away with your W-2. You don't necessarily need your tax returns, but many programs, when you're participating as a first-time home buyer and you're trying to get a federal, state, or municipality grant or deferred loan, then they're going to require the tax returns. And in addition to, of course, getting a refund is going to help you. So
that's a very good point. So different programs may require it, even though it may not be a requirement of the bank for a traditional, conventional, or FHA loan.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And then if you are also, a homeowner and you're looking to purchase a second home, also now is probably a good time to start looking into that so you can set yourself up for the current market that we're going to be coming in. So you can schedule an online Zoom meeting with us. I will be putting the link down in the comments, and also for Instagram, I'll be throwing that in the bio. And then we'd be looking forward to meeting with you and helping you set you up for success.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us today, Mario.
Thanks for having me.